nigga Will, dog. That nigga crashed every time we had, dog.
Here it is. It's unlike any other
Every time we
scores.
had,
Both
dog, that
teams
nigga
made their
crashed
way
that
out of
bitch.
the
That nigga,
tunnel.
he
These
even
folks
crashed
are
Big Blue.
fired
When
up
we
as
was
their
in the
guys
11th
are
grade,
ready to
10th
do
grade, that nigga
battle
even crashed
between
a
the
truck.
Detroit
That nigga
Lions
Dink gave us
and
a
the
truck. That
Washington
nigga totaled
Redskins.
that bitch.
Oh, that big blue Suburban?
Yes, man. He
Yeah,
totaled
that
that
big
bitch.
ass metal
He said,
ass
how you,
truck.
yeah, I said, how you total this big
The
ass
first
steel
game's
truck?
out of the way. Time to
Yeah,
That
buckle
that was
nigga
down for the
crazy
totaled
long
that
man.
season
bitch.
ahead, and we're off in week
That nigga
2.
was coming around the
And a
ramp
fair
on the
catch
freeway,
signaled
nigga.
for
Some
and
fucking with
taken
some girl on the
successfully.
west side, nigga. Coming down the ramp, I guess he blow, man. That nigga hit that ramp. He almost flipped that bitch over. We like, you had to be doing like 50 around this ramp, 60 around this
Big,
ramp, bro.
big build 'em up, that big metal ass truck.
That nigga real, boy.
What
Hey,
he
one
got
thing,
coming down the
hey,
street?
AD. One thing about him, he wasn't crashing that Louis Cuddy he had.
He thought like he
Hey,
would crash
he
that Louis
crashed the red one though,
Cuddy.
didn't he?
That
He
peanut butter
crashed the
bitch
red
was
one.
cold as though,
Yeah,
bro.
that bitch was
That
so
bitch had
cold,
peanut
boy.
butter feet.
And he was
That
the
bitch was
first nigga
cold.
with a. That bitch was so cold. I swear to
That
God,
bitch was
dog.
cold. That real
That
one was
nigga won.
cold,
That nigga
bro.
won every
Here's
track
the
store he
first
went to.
carry for
Yeah,
Austin
yeah, that
Eckler.
real one was
And
cold.
that is the kind of
He
tackling
crashed the
they want to
red one,
see
though.
all
He crashed
game
that
as he'll
Louis, bitch.
lose
That's
yardage
Boy,
to
he had
start
some of the
things out.
coldest
It'll
cards,
wind
though.
up being
And
a
Nacho
loss of
came
2,
with that green
and it'll
one.
be second
That
and
green one
12.
won't fuck with that Louis, though.
Nah, what? Yank had one too, but he never pulled his out. That nigga,
That
I think
black
he
one.
still. Yes, though. I
Yank
think he
got the
still
same
got
card
it.
I got. Yup. Me and Yank be
I think
talking
he
all the time.
still got that bitch though. That's crazy.
Yup.
That car
Me and
about
Yank,
nine.
that bitch was so fast, man. That
Yeah,
bitch was
about
almost
9, 10 years old.
over.
That nigga did used to work on that bitch every day.
That nigga Yank said, y'all want to see something? He'll come down the block doing like 1,000 of that
On
bitch.
second down, Eckler.
That bitch ain't got nothing on his desk. Fast as
That's
fuck.
what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now third and
Yeah,
4
I got an old
suddenly
school, man.
doesn't
I
look
had this
so
old school
bad.
down in 6 years, but I still don't grab it.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn
not a
upfield. He just
block.
couldn't.
No, they really had a
Same
picket
one
fence
Yank
in
got.
front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
That shit crazy. I think I gotta get a perfect game for my man to upgrade. So I gotta get like 999.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. They just got that play off. Now Rivers. And Ingram holds it in. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A great pickup there, 35 yards. And obviously the first down to go along with it.
You are what we call a dumper.
Man, this nigga play, dog.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Dog, what the fuck wrong with this nigga Clay defense, man?
Running on first down, Eckler. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
I just went against Kawhi. Kawhi defense ain't nothing like this bitch. I swear to God.
Hey, that bitch Odell.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Right now. AB or Odell?
You said AB or Odell?
Yeah, like right now.
Man, Odell been playing AB like 2 years ago.
Man, you smoking, man.
No, you're fucking
Nigga said Odell better than OB like
Be
that.
enough to pick up the first.
No lie though, AB worked better
The good
when
run
he
on first
going
down
against
followed
zone.
up by a not so
When
good
them
run on
top
second
corners
down.
take
Now
him,
let's
he
find
don't
out they're
really
going to
do
stick
too
with the
good.
run here on
Cause
third
he
down.
not
A lot of
fast
people would
enough.
love to see some play
Now, if you
action
in the
here.
zone,
I
you
say
about to
get with your
cook
best
that.
running play over your best
Ronaldo,
blocker.
Jalen Ramsey, and Patrick Peterson.
I ain't think gonna deal with
On
Sam.
3rd and 1, here's Bridgewater. He'll get this to Eckler. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down.
You see how he stretched
Move
out
the
on the
chains,
boys
a
on that
gain
quick
of
slant?
7 on 3rd down. And
You
they're
don't
getting
really
him
know good
involved
for his
early.
speed, though.
You feel like they saw something on tape,
All you
or
gotta
they
do
just
is
have a
look on
sense
Madden.
with
See
him
his
because he's
speed
had
on
a
there?
good week of practice or something in
Oh,
that
look
area
at
that they want him involved,
like
just as you
93,
said.
I think.
They want him to touch it
It's
either in the
not higher
running
than
game
that.
or the passing
I was
game,
about to say,
but they
it's
must
not
like the
higher than that.
matchups they're getting.
I think I ran like a 4.540.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
You know, I don't think this is the last time we'll see that in this game. This guy has mobility, and they want to use his legs in the game plan. So there will be designed runs as well as his scrambles.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
You don't want no problem. You don't want no problem with me.
You ain't no starter yet, Malik? Man, there ain't no dunking.
This Washington defense, they've stood tall the first 2 plays. Now,
oh, that's why you ain't been hitting them jumpers. You ain't got no damn badges then.
Hey, 79! Wait, 89!
They'll try to pick
So
up
not
the
only
first
do
with
defensive
Eckler.
players knock your shit down,
And he's going to take it in
damn,
for
they
a
cancel your shit.
touchdown.
Touchdown.
His 2nd touchdown of the season. They are able to strike first here on
That
their
nigga
opening
cancel
drive.
your shit all the way out.
Gostkowski the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
I told y'all that.
Let's go, Lions. Let's go.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away.
We need this dub right here.
This is taken at the 3.
Oh, he's scared. Check.
Check it back, check it back. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack.
Let's go.
And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now from our nation's capital. And it's the Redskins in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 14 upcoming.
Oh, he almost made it. Y'all, I've been having headaches since I woke up. That bitch must have slipped some Tito's in mine. I knew that was a bad idea, going to brunch with that bitch.
Hey, JT, I'll be right back, man. I might go get the line out real quick.
Alright.
Alright, look at my
Hi, Malik.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Back to the ground, this time with Ingram. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up early to about the 17.
He tried to set me up to run the blitz.
Fowler in on the stop.
Everybody wanted to run the blitz.
So many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Was it out that same formation when he put the nigga in motion? Or was it just a different play?
The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
I'm about to be in a whole lot of exotic shit. By the time you think you know what I'm at, we're going to be in something totally different.
Look at that shit, Curry.
3rd and long for Prescott. Open man is
that nigga caught that, man. Get the fuck out of
this
here,
one
bro.
way up just shy of the 45-yard line. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
Oh my God, I read that shit as I was coming up. Hey,
out of the gun, they give to Ingram. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep
block that shit,
laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, tight end right. Watch tight end. 3 out. Hey, check. 3 out.
and 1, ref.
Hey, kill. 47. There we go, 47. Go. Go to 54. Go to 26.
Prescott to throw it. As he's taken down. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr.
That's a pretty darn good start to this season. Huh?
Go get his ass.
Adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
All the fucking smoke, nigga.
Don't knock on no goddamn Draymond Green. There we go. Oh.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd.
Damn. Man, he do not dribble like that, man.
They get a big
This
amount
nigga
back.
play
18
like my
yards,
boat,
but still
man.
looking at 4th
Boy,
down
don't
now.
dribble like that.
We go 47. That's right, man. They don't want it. 26.
On 4th, they do snap it to Prescott. Got him in. It's Woods. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
Oh.
On 1st and 10, Prescott.
Oh, he dropped it.
Away, and it falls incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for. And it's 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Ingram. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
No one. Oh, man.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
About 5. Oh, stick up. Yes, he got me fucked up. No one. Blake. Blake, 6.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. They just get the play off. Now Prescott. Shedding through the defense. Steps away to his
Let's go, D!
And that is incomplete. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
I know they like, this nigga crazy. Every time Steph Curry shoot a 3, I just go back on defense. Because I know that nigga wet. Every time he shoot it, I just keep on going other way, dog.
Let's go!
It's going to be incomplete. Jay Gruden's guys unable to convert on fourth down. And the Lions will take over.
Every time he shoots that big dog, I just go back on defense.
Let's go, fellas.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Bridgewater. He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. They'll come up back to the sack on a 2nd and 12.
I thought he had like number 1.
Bridgewater now. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
That nigga's jumping on this person.
Third and short yardage, Bridgewater. And he's got a man open. That's Allen. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
White 90. White 90. Man, I got you.
Rivers on first down. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 11 yards there, and a Lion first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Rivers. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Bridgewater flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
So we have reached halftime with the visiting Lions taking the lead to the break. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at his 4. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
Oh, look at Blake. I like Blake for that. That nigga Blake turned up. Okay, then. Motherfucker. What's your name?
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Yeah, I got clamped on all the time. Do I probably on defense? I only get one. I only get
that'll be incomplete.
one badge on
good protection that time, but they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
And like 3 bronzes for the playmaker. Yeah, all the rest.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd
my man
and 9.
pretty shitty on that. Hey, back court. On the bag and tip, do not get that bitch.
Prescott from the gun.
No. Do not give it to Derrick Rose. No. That nigga lost with the game.
Now he'll let it go deep over the middle. And unable to connect. Incomplete.
Let's go.
I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Credit the secondary and credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game long. They understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
Dustin Colquitt on to punt. We'll likely see brother Britton on the other side get a chance later. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
That nigga can't have that dog shit. I'm on dog shit, fuck you, man.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical.
Oh, Ingram, if you don't go block this nigga.
They need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away.
I gave these boys 29, 9, and 8 on all the
defense. Don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score. Give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down.
180! 180!
Rivers hands off to Eckler. He's got a 1st down and then
Oh
some
my
inside
God,
the 40.
this nigga went blocked
At the 36-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but There are times this game is about patience, isn't
They
it?
give you
He's had the
1.6.
game he expected.
They give you
That run there,
all
that
your
may get him
shit
going.
I was just going to
1.6
say, maybe that gives him a
times.
little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
And I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
They give you like an extra half. It's harder though. It ain't that hard. Yeah, this one I'm picking low and shit.
Hey, watch this, watch this.
First carry for James Conner. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. A handoff. It's Eckler. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. Once more, here's Eckler. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process. On the give, this is Eckler. And the big boys on top, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. On the ground, it's Eckler. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, Rivers. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Extra point good by Gostkowski, and it's now 14-0. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
From the 31, Prescott. Hauled in by Anderson left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? First down, Prescott. Incomplete.
When you can count on one hand the number of completions you've had in a game and we're in the second half, that tells you it's really not been your day.
Yeah, but you're losing. You can't just abandon the passing game altogether.
Yeah, maybe you can get hot, string a few together, and get rolling.
Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. He hits Jermaine Kearse. And he'll be brought down, looks like right at the 40. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Dante Fowler able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. And Charles, they only needed a yard there. They try to pass the football. What do you think?
Well, I can't really go all out and kill them for the call because that 3rd and 1 fake and throw it over the top for a big play, that often does work. But in this situation, the pressure got to him.
Prescott to throw on 4th. And now he'll turn and off his back foot.
Let's go! Turnover, nigga. I'm not falling for the fluke, nigga. I know the fluke.
Jay Gruden's guys unable to convert on 4th down. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position.
That's 3. Mark, that's 4.
Niggas better respect my fluky.
Bam, that's 6. Dion, that's 7.
Here is Eckler. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. It's Eckler again. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now Rivers on 4th down. It's caught. Jones. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Well, I'm sure he likes his performance a little bit better than last week. He had the 3 interceptions here, none in the 4th quarter, and he's got his guys in front.
Guaranteed he put in a tremendous amount of work this week, but maybe the matchup is just better for him. Sometimes it just doesn't work out. It's almost like those golfers. Certain courses fit their eye, and they like what they see. And other courses, as soon as they tee it up, they know they have no shot. Maybe that's the difference for him. Last week, no. This week, a big yes.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Switch it. Chad. Alert flare. Wait, 89.
Going on the ground with Eckler. 9 good yards there on the run, and now 3rd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 3rd down, here's Eckler. He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. And finally taken down at the 15. They'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a 1st down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Caught on the right side by Jones. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. Something we're seeing more of with the rise of the run-pass option. A legal man downfield, and that's going to back him up.
Check me 90. Cut 180. Man, that's track. That's track. Shoot. Watch the shoot.
They'll run here with Eckler. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. A good comeback there after the penalty. 9 yards, and it's 2nd and 6. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling, and this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is...
And he takes this one.
Touchdown, Lions! Let's get freaky!
His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Lions are able to extend their lead.
Things are rocking easy here in the 4th quarter. They've got to feel pretty good about this one. Actually, they've got to feel excellent. Tough loss in the opener. No way they wanted to go 0-2.
I don't want to read too much into it, but psychologically, is there something much bigger about 0-2 than 0-1?
Oh, without a doubt, and here's the biggest one. Guys like you and me, all the media, are going to talk about, well, you know how hard it is to make the playoffs when you start 0-2, and that starts to work its way through a team.
And now they're working towards 1-1. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Prescott. That's a big loss here as he's taken down. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long.
Check safety, check safety.
My shit say I got 329 million. That's what you call it. Not saying I only got 5 million. Saying whatever the fuck you want to say.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Hey, 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 hey. Everyone kill.
Here's Prescott. Shakes off the sack. Pressure gets to him again. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
Go cut some of the weaker and play this information.
Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff. So that'll back them up 5.
This nigga wait till 1 second left on the game to try to quit.
Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff.
Spencer is trying to get they're saying I ain't even got enough money to create nobody. New stuff.
Mike.
What up, man?
Oh, damn, man. This thing went off. I'm about to show you dog against some blue shit. He let his game go already for the game. He's brief. 1 second left in the game.
Oh, dude, the nigga I supposed to play, that nigga on here?
Yeah, it was 1 second left.